Yellowstone National Park is over 2 million acres, with 96% of the park being in Wyoming, 3% in Montana, and 1% being in... let's change it up. Our adventure starts in the morning, 5 a.m. to be exact. I had woken up with my dad to go see the sunrise. Fishing Bridge was our first destination. The temperature was very cold, probably to the point of freezing, but there was beauty that was too good to pass up on. Wildlife, such as duck or geese, were very active and interesting to watch. Other than those animals and the soothing flow of the river, nothing else was moving or making a sound. We moved on to our second location, and that's where we got to see a little more color. On our way there, we could see rich and vibrant shades of orange that seemingly melted onto the clouds as it was poured out from the sun. As we waited for the sun to come up in our new location, we decided to look around. After the sun rose, we headed to the camper to rest our eyes for a few more hours before our day of adventure. Some of our adventures that we took this day were led by guides who gave us extra details to appreciate what we saw beyond their looks. Our first tour was one of the fingers at Lake Yellowstone. We learned that this hot spring would be used by fishermen to immediately cook what they caught. The next tour that we took was out on the lake. We had a great tour guide, and on the tour we got to see Lake Yellowstone Hotel, mountain ranges, and even a bald eagle. Our next stop would be the falls, but we couldn't help but to see a ton of wildlife on the way. It was awesome to be so close to something so wild that I would only see in books or videos. After stopping many times at different pullouts, we got to the falls. The view was breathtaking. The valley was tremendous, and it was crazy to think that over such a long period of time that very stream had carved out such an amazing valley in the earth. My dad called it the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone. But our journey at the falls didn't end there. We actually got to see the falls at close up. The millions of gallons of emerald green water dropping hundreds of feet was impressive and also breathtaking. For our next stop, we had to travel just outside of Yellowstone and into Jackson Hole. There was where we saw the Tetons. The majestic mountain range touched the clouds with its height. I know all this video of the mountain may seem boring to you, so my brother dared me to climb to the top of one real quick. That's all for today's vlog. Join us next time on our most colorful journey yet, when we see the sunset, tour the hot springs, and see other sights that can only be seen in Yellowstone.